When I first got to high school, my freshman year, I was taking a photography class, and I just remember I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I wanted to do everything with a camera, take pictures of ants, flowers, everything. I borrowed my aunt's camera all the time, and I would go and just take pictures. My sophomore year, I actually transferred to Norwalk High, and they didn't really have photography classes that I could take, so I took the digital storytelling one. The following year, I actually continued in the DMCA program, and then of course I took film production, which was really what got me into film more than I was already interested into it.
The program we have here has evolved, and it's always evolving, which is kind of cool, is that we're always looking to change for what could be considered the better. So we have 4 phases that the kids go through. They start out freshman, sophomore year in phase 1, where they learn what is media and how do you consume it, because we're inundated with so much. And then we get those kids creating content for the TVs, the digital signage, and then stepping it up to that phase 2, where you start to create film and you create podcasts and you're creating graphics and you're really looking at responsibility of a message. Our motto, your story, your way. Maybe talk about the change of we're looking at for next year. We're trying to evolve things, so it's not trouble, but it's just sometimes people are resistant to change. So like next year, we're mixing things up with our phases.
Yeah, and we had a great example. We have our end goal, phase 4, is to create a portfolio of all the work you've done from the beginning of the time in the program to the end, and that counts as like the capstone project. But one of our students came to us this year and said, well, that's the second half of the year. I'm making portfolios now to apply to colleges with. Is there any way like that could be in the beginning of the year? So that got us thinking, oh, well, that's great. So that's a change that we're making based off of student feedback, and got us to realize like, oh, maybe there are better ways to model our classes and structure our courses.
Why did we start the program? It's been a passion of all of ours, and we have English teachers, art teachers, business, social studies, and that idea that watching kids get excited about learning and telling a story and having fun while they're doing it is invaluable. I think it's recharged me. I've been here a while, and it's just to be able to do something that you go to work every day, and what you're doing is you had a part in creating is really fun and exciting.
Yeah, and then seeing students like you, and every year we have a new group of students coming in, and we love. One of the things that we didn't really understand until we started the program was the kind of family atmosphere that this program was going to create. And we feel like we're a family, not just us as teachers in the program, but with you guys as students. And every year to see the different connections that are being made, the friendships that are being made, and that's one of the things that just keeps us going here. And we believed in the program year 1. I believe in the program a million times more now that we've had a few years, and see like what it's become, and what people that are in college now, and our first group of students actually graduating college this year. So it's going to be cool to see where they're going, whether they're in media or not, like what hopefully they took away from this program in terms of creativity and collaboration, and just their experience here hopefully will impact them in a positive way wherever they go next year and beyond. Our first project when you come into our advanced media class is tell a story with a word. So one word telling a story, using typography, using letters, using color and design, and then going all the way to creating their own film. Sometimes, from scratch, writing scripts and casting actors and actresses and making soundtracks. So we really try to have a wide range of projects, because there's a wide range of talents and learners and personalities, and our goal is we will have some that we make you do, but we love one of my favorite things is the passion project, and that's something that should be, like the name says, based on your passion. So you're using film, you're using audio, you're using graphic design to connect to something that you love.
That's my hope, is that, 10 years from now, we can be sitting in the audience of some kid winning an award for a film. That would be great. But even more, like when you all come back and it's whatever you're doing, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a filmmaker, a journalist, you're like, what I learned helped me.